Hi, my name's Steve Munkley and I'm the ambassador for the Grande Cuisine Academy training platform. Today we're going to do another video in the soups section, and it's going to be a chowder. Now, a chowder is very much associated with America, and there's the different varieties and versions. Today we're going to do the Manhattan, which is a tomato based one, but you can have a New England, which is the cream one. You can just have a straightforward vegetable chowder. A chowder is basically a hearty soup with lots of chunky ingredients in it and a main flavouring. As you can see from my group of ingredients here, I've already cut into a paysan some carrots, and there are some celery under there, some potatoes, onions and garlic. The clams are pre-blanched, taking them out of the shell. I've got a little bit of the cooking liquor here. To cook the clams, you very much do it the same way as you would cook mussels. That's a hot pan. You put some white wine with the clams, some onions and garlic, throw it all in, steam it, and then remove them from the shell. You can also buy clams in brine, where they've already been taken out of the shells and in the brine. So what I'm doing is I'm heating up my pan now. If I can get this to do what I want it to do. It's a bit of a temperamental stove, but there you go, we're back down to there. I'm getting to grips with it. So I'm going to first of all just start by sauteing lightly the onions and a little bit of butter. I like to mix the two when I'm doing something like this, because the flavour of the butter will mix and also give you a bit more of a nutty flavour. The onions and the garlic go in. To there, you can hear it sizzling already. It's starting to cook nicely. And while that's cooking a little bit more, I've got some chopped tomatoes here, which is going to be the base. I've got some white wine and the clams. Now, I leave the clams till the last minute to go in. I'll let the rest of the ingredients cook out. And it's quite a quick process to do this. Like all soups, there are slightly different ways of doing them. This is just a quick, simple way to show you a basic chowder. You can introduce whichever vegetables you like. There is no set format to it. And as I say, if you wanted to just use a stock, a clear white stock, and then finish it with cream, you can finish it that way as well. So, as you can see, I'm cooking the onions and the garlic without any colour, so that they're just nicely sauteing there, and softening down. I'm just going to drain the potatoes off. Chowders always have to have potatoes in them. That's one of the staples that should be in there. I'm today using a bit of carrot and celery as my preference there to some of the other vegetables in it. So we're still just cooking them off lightly. The whole process of cooking a chowder probably only takes about 30 minutes. So once we've got everything slightly softened, we'll put a little bit of a splash of white wine in there, add the tomatoes. It's a hearty soup. So you're not looking to puree it, you're not looking for it to be runny. Consistency of, say, a consommé. This is a chunky, hearty soup, and it's usually served with a couple of big slices of French bread or something like that. Right, so I'm happy now. That's all nicely cooked. I'm going to go in with the potatoes. So that's cooking nicely. We're going to add in tomatoes. Apologies for the background noise. We're working here at Cyrus Toliwala's restaurant, Cafe Spice. So if you haven't been, I highly recommend you join us. And they're just about to start lunch service. So they've got a few guests in. So there we go. I'm putting... Okay, so we've been cooking the ingredients for the clam chowder for about sort of 15 minutes now. I haven't added the clams because if we put the clams in straight away, they would go very tough. So I'm going to add them now. So the clams go in last. And I've also got some of the cooking liquor from the clams. And I'm going to add a little bit of that to it now as well. Be careful with that because I've actually used fresh clams today. And the fresh clams, they are sometimes a bit gritty. So I washed them well, cooked them. I've strained the cooking liquor so the grit is not so strong. And now I've put it back in there. I'll just taste it and see whether it needs any more. Actually, it could take a little bit more of this cooking liquor, which is lovely. We'll just let it come back to the boil now. And then pretty much we're there. The seasoning tastes good. I'm quite happy with that. It's got just a little bit of wine flavour at the background there, which is what I was hoping to achieve. And now we're going to have that little fishy flavour coming through from the clams and the liquor they've been cooking in. As I said, chowder, nice chunky, hearty soup. Going to serve it with some lovely chunks of French bread. And we should be good. There it is. Just literally coming back to the boil now. One final taste for seasoning. Going to do my usual, a little bit more salt. Just while it's coming up. Final taste there. That's it. We've nailed it. So look at that. A nice hearty bowl full of soup there. There you have it. Manhattan clam chowder with French bread. Fresh clams. Just full of them flavours from over in America. Thank you.